Shalom, all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahawashi, Bashem, Makakidash. Double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone, and salutation you all can teach all truth and sincerity. This is going to be called Yahawashi in his second coming. This is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 36. It says, "But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only." So, basically, Yahushua didn't really know what day he would come back. Neither did the angels in the heavens know, but only Yahweh knows when Yahushua is going to make his appearance again to the world, you know, and come back and put Israel back in Israel and establish the kingdom of heaven on earth. You know that Yahweh knows that when Yahweh knows when that's gonna happen. It says that in Acts 1 and verse 7. It says, "And he said unto them, It is not for you to know the times or the seasons which the Father hath put in his own power." So it's not unto us to know the times or seasons when Yahweh is gonna, you know, send Yahweh Shai down here, but we have a, understanding that Yahweh Shai is on his, way to come back. We know that he soon is going to make his presence known. You know, I'm going to Revelations because he's coming quickly. 16 and 15. It's Revelation 16, verse 15. It says, "Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame." So Yahushua's appearance or Yahushua's coming is going to be like a thief in the night. It says, "Blessed is he that watcheth." So blessed is he that continue to be occupied in this the word in this word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, watching for the prophecies, watching the current events that the brothers are bringing out, watching the news for the signs of the times, and looking at these different elites and seeing what they're doing over in the Middle East, over in the other countries, watching this all the things unravel, as the times are approaching, as the times are continue going, and keeping his garments. We're continuing doing the work of the Lord in truth and sincerity, and staying occupied in prophecy, staying occupied in the ministry. That's how you keep your garments. You keep the truth and you continue in it. Unless he walk naked and they see his shame. You know. Because without this truth, is as you're walking naked. You're without that that spiritual garment, that righteous garment on. You know. I'm gonna go to Matthew. I'm gonna go back to Matthew 24. It's Matthew 24 and 37. It says, because Yahushua's second coming is gonna be just like the days of Noah. It says, But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Because in the days of Noah, uh, they didn't believe what Noah was, prophesying. Noah prophesied that it was going to rain on the earth, and at that time it didn't rain. A drop of rain didn't come down from the sky. The dew of the ground watered the plants, but and they thought Noah was, they didn't consider his message. They didn't consider what he was prophesying was going to come to pass. They thought he was, crazy. They thought, it wasn't going to come to pass, but it came to pass. Um, Verse 38. So, for as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, and marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. And that's what it is now. People are still eating, people are still marrying, people are still giving into marriage. That's the way it's going to be until Yahawashi comes, just like Noah. Because these people are not going to believe until they see Yahushua's coming. Until they see Yahushua on that chariot, standing on that chariot, coming back, to deliver the elect and to bring the kingdom on earth, you know, and to destroy Esau and the other heathens. You're not going to believe until the sky is full of chariots. Um, I'm going to go to Luke 17 and 28. Excuse me. It's Luke 17:28, and it says, likewise also as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they build. And Yahushua is coming is going to be just like, also like in the days of Lot. Um, because when when Lot was taken out of Sodom and Gomorrah, when Lot and his two daughters were taken out of Sodom and Gomorrah, because his wife looked back and was turned into a pillar of salt. When Lot was taken out of Sodom and Gomorrah, fire and brimstone uh, was brought upon the city because all the wickedness that was committed in that city, just like in America. That's the way it's going to be when the Son of Man comes back. He's going to, this place is going to be destroyed by fire, you know, and with the laser beams from the chariots, you know. I'm going to go back to Matthew 24 and 27. Matthew 24 and 27. For as the lightning cometh out of the east, and shineth even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. And as it says, his coming shall be as a thief in the night. Because basically, when you are awake in this society, because in this truth, we're awake. We're out of that mental enslavement. So when Yahushua comes back, we'll be, wide awake. Because when you're asleep, or when you're not wide awake, a thief can come and steal all your jewels and all your money. But when you're wide awake, a thief can't come in and steal on you like that. But and same with, we can't predict when lightning is gonna strike. So, Yahushua is gonna come when all these people least expect it. So when he comes when you least expect it, those that are not awake, those that are not on their guard, are gonna be taken and killed. right on the spot, because they're not basically, you know, on guard and, able to um, understand what's going on. Uh, I'm gonna go to Hebrews 10:37. It's Hebrews 10:37. It says, "For yet a little while, and he shall come, and he that shall come will come, and will not tarry." And that he is Yahawashi. His his coming is not going to be withheld any longer. He's coming. He's soon to come. And the day is approaching. We're closer to that day more than ever. I'm gonna go to Revelations 22:7. It says, Revelation 22:7. It says, "Behold, I come quickly. Blessed is he that keepeth the sayings of the prophecy of this book." So Yahushua is coming. He's gonna be quick. It's coming quickly. Soon to come. And it says, "Blessed is he that keepeth the sayings of the prophecy of this book." So blessed is he that continue to follow and keep, and blessed is he that keepeth and follow along with the prophecies of this book. You know, like the following the large statute commandments, reading, understanding, um, uh, and preaching these prophecies of this book that's gonna come to pass. Um, my next scripture I'm gonna get is Luke 21:25. This is Luke 21:25. It says, "And there shall be signs in the sun and the moon and the stars and upon the earth." So there have been signs in the heavens with the super moons, the eclipses, the red moons, um, the solar eclipses, uh, and upon the earth, the stress of nations that have been distressed among these different nations. There have been, it says, with perplexity, the sea and the waves. There's been earthquakes, hurricanes, different disasters that are, blood in the water. Fish are dying, animals are dying, mass deaths amongst people. There's been a lot of different disasters going on. It says men's hearts failing them for fear, for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. And there's been earthquakes, different natural disasters. Yahushua is gonna come on a chariot, standing on a chariot, coming back. It says in verse 28, "And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your destruction draweth nigh." And he spake to them a parable. Behold the fig tree and all the trees. When they now shoot forth, ye see and know of your own selves that summer is now nigh at hand. So if you see a fig tree, if it show forth the figs and all the trees, if the fig tree starts sprouting figs and showing figs, that means summer is nigh at hand. It says, so likewise ye, when ye see these things come to pass, know ye that the kingdom of Yahweh is nigh at hand. So the kingdom of Yahawashi Yahawashi is nigh at hand. Once you see all these different natural disasters, all these signs in the heavens, and all these things come to pass, you know that the kingdom, you know that Yahawashi's second coming is nigh at hand, and the kingdom of heaven is nigh at hand. So I'm going to say all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahshua, Bashim, Karkadash. I'm honest to the elder apostle, great millstone, citation, you rock and teach all truth, sincerity, and shalom.